Hello, sports fans. I've been gone for a long time. I believe my last video was uploaded 10 days ago. A lot has happened in those 10 days, so I'm going to explain myself so that anybody who cares has a better idea of what's actually been going on. And so that's what I'm going to do now. So, hey, I hope everybody's doing well. I hope everything is good. My grandparents got really sick, and because of that, we had to bring them over to our house and essentially take care of them, watch them, so on and so forth. You know, just be there for them. And that's what we've been doing. But what ended up happening was my grandma passed. And so we had to go out of town for a funeral. And the funeral was like a 2 to 3 day like trip from here to there, and while out there we just took care of things and watched over things and all this extra stuff. And that was that was basically everything in a nutshell, right? It took like 2 to 3 days. Since then, though, right, my goal was to upload a video once a week, at least once a week. So once a week I would post one thing. But what ended up happening was, due to having to watch over my family, in this case my grandfather, because he's still alive, due to being able, I'm not editing that out. Due to having to watch over him, I haven't really been able to do much of anything outside of work, sometimes play games, and that was pretty much it, right? So you haven't really been getting a lot of stuff from me personally, excuse me, because I have been just running around and getting things done on a day-to-day basis. And that's ultimately what I have been up to. So if you've been wondering where I've been, if you've been wondering what I've been doing, that's what it has been. And because of all of this, I haven't really had time to make videos, but I was playing games to record the footage to upload for later on when I did get the time. Unfortunately for me, some of my storage ended up getting really full, and I wasn't able to upload the things that I wanted to upload without intense editing. And even outside of that, I wasn't able to actually record the games I wanted to record because of all the excess footage I have. Now, I'm not gonna like show you the excess footage, but think of it like this, all right? Here, I'll actually open it so that we can be on par, you know, on track with each other. I have Cyberpunk footage, Baldur's Gate footage, Don't Starve Together, Final Fantasy Online, Magic the Gathering, Monster Hunter World, a few Roblox recordings, and then a separate set of Roblox recordings because my main recording program was having an issue, Risk of Rain 2 recordings, V Rising recordings, Warframe recordings, and of course the last set of like Magic the Gathering recordings that I actually got with audio while playing with Cyber, that I was talking about recording, because essentially that was supposed to be this whole like event, right, where I spend like $100 or more on Magic the Gathering, and then I open up all these packs. I get all these like ridiculous cards because I just picked them based on the way they looked or based on the way they sounded. And the whole time I have Cyber telling me, no, don't do that, save them for this, or get this instead, or whatever the case may be, him trying to coach me through it. Outside of that, it's been like recordings of Cyber and I going toe to toe, and I won like that day, but he ended up beating me a later day, which I never got on recording. Like I said, my programs ended up running into issues. So I still have some recordings of some things with he and I, just no real audio of the both of us talking. And then I have some recordings of completely different things, like me playing games with somebody else or whatever else the case may be. So I have all this extra stuff in the air, right? So I have all this extra stuff that I could be pumping out. And because of that, there's a lot that I need to edit. And I essentially have like this hard drive that's got like 3 to 4 terabytes on it. And it's full. It's full of all the stuff that I've recorded. So my game plan, and I've been thinking about it for a while, but never really committed to it. And today I was thinking about it a little extra harder while at work. My game plan is to make several other YouTube channels. They'll be a little bland, and I probably won't upload to them as much as like I would my main one, at least not until I get everything down so I can figure out what it is that I actually want to do. But the idea is that I'm gonna have all of these excess games. That was disgusting. I'm watching this while doing something else and recording this. But the idea is I'm going to have all these excess channels, stuff directed toward specific things that I've been thinking about doing on YouTube, and I'm going to post on all of them. I don't know how often, maybe at least once a month, but depending on how I'm feeling or what it is that I'm actually trying to do will definitely determine what gets posted. I see people will post, what's it called? People will post reaction like videos, and those seem fairly easy to make, but I don't want my channel to be a reaction channel. And there are actual things I want to talk about, and there's still gameplay that I actually want to show. So I'm thinking I'm gonna have like brainstorming, and like I said, I've been brainstorming it for a while, so I think that's what I'll probably end up like actually running through with. But I'm thinking I'll have a reaction channel to react to stuff and just kind of share my opinions on things, because there are certain videos I've been seeing and certain things just in general I've been like seeing, and I want to give my take on some things. I know not everybody cares about my take, not everybody wants to hear my take, and I know sometimes they may be hot takes, I believe is the term, where like what I say a lot of people won't agree with, or just average takes where something I say everybody will agree with. But I don't want it to like strictly be reactions, you know? I want to be able to talk about things that I think are somewhat important, or things that I just want to like let people be aware of, you know? So I want a reaction channel somewhat for that. I don't know if both of those kinds of content will be on that channel, but that's my plan, is to have a channel for that. Then I want a channel for the gaming. So like what you're seeing now, I feel like it's more so just updates and stuff on my life and stuff that's happening. And that's originally what this YouTube channel was for, outside of like animations that I used to work on. So I want a YouTube channel where I can post all my gameplay footage, and it won't have to be heavily edited. So you'll just get like these straight up live streams or whatever that I would have made, but like didn't post, or whatever the case may be. And then instead of me having to put commentary over everything, I'll actually record my voice in real time, so you can hear everything that's like going down. And if I ever decide to make a compilation of funny moments or whatever the case may be, I could just cut them up myself and put them up on the channel in a mix of all the live streams and everything, and boom, we're good. All right, and I want that to be like the gaming thing, so it'll be a channel for that with the gaming. It'll be a channel for the reactions and like posting stuff that I want to talk about. It'll be a channel like this, and this will probably be on this channel, where I'm doing just a lot of talking and putting commentary over things for whenever I want to talk about life or talk about things in general. So I guess this will be the all-around channel. It'll just be re-uploads of stuff that I put on other channels, as well as like its own set of fresh uploads that like I personally like, and like stuff that I actually focus on. And then I think that's really just it. I want to make music. I've made some songs and stuff in the past, but nothing serious, nothing heavy. I've been waiting to get better like equipment and time so that I can do so. But as of late, I've just been having like certain melodies and stuff in my head that I actually want to put out, and I don't think it's gonna be like great, but at the very least I'll be able to make it and say that I've made something, right? So I'm thinking about having an extra channel where it's just like, I don't want to say creativity, but that's essentially like how I'm seeing it, where it's just music, that I'll put out, animations that I'll put out, artwork that I'll put out, and obviously it can't just be like a picture or something, so it might be like my music behind it, or maybe some commentary behind it, and I might upload it there and here, or I'm thinking about having that channel or one of the channels I've listed being like solely like succumb to YouTube Shorts. That way it's nothing but just uploads of me. And for all I know, that could just be its own channel as well. But that's kind of just what I've been brainstorming about. I have all this extra footage on that like I want to get rid of, and I also have some new games and things that I've been playing and getting into, and some stuff that I've been trying with friends, stuff I haven't been able to record, stuff I want to show, stuff I want to talk about. So hopefully that all comes into fruition. If you've unsubscribed, it's okay. I don't blame you. If you haven't unsubscribed but you're unsubscribed, it's okay. YouTube unsubscribes me from YouTubers I follow all the time. But that's just a little bit about like my day-to-day life that I've been wanting to cover and talk about. There's much more, I assure you, but for right now, that's it. Hope everybody's doing well. Don't be surprised when you see more channels in like my recommended channels or whatever the case may be. Those will be my alt channels, my alternate channels. So yeah, hope you got the message. Eat my balls. Peace.